Hello fellow data friends. Paradox forgot to update the industrial military complex after the ownership changes of 1.7. I prepared this 1.6 save game. Samara in Russia has several arms factories with capitalists. Let's look at their interest group weights. They have 38% attraction to the armed forces. Their attraction is increased by 150 because they work in a military-industrial employment. When we change the production method back to firearms manufacturing and thus to the merchant guild ownership, we get some shopkeepers. Shopkeepers are middle strata, so they get a smaller attraction bonus to the armed forces, but plus 75 is still noticeable. Now let's change to 1.11. At game start, Russia's arms factories in Samara belong to the state, so we have some middle strata pops. They still get plus 75 attraction to the armed forces. But there are no upper strata pops working here anymore. Let's load another prepared save, where I founded the combined Russian armament syndicate. The company owns 5 arms factories and nothing else. But when we look at the capitalists working there, no bonus to the armed forces. They don't care about the military-industrial employment. It's the same for the middle strata working at the company. To dive deeper, let's look at the game file for the Armed Forces interest group in 1.11. In the pop weight section, we can see the support weights, and here's a part for the military industries. If a pop is working at a munition plant, an arms factory, an artillery foundry, or a military shipyard, they get a bonus attraction if they are in the middle strata or the upper strata. This is why the middle strata and the arms factories gets more attraction, but no one at the company headquarters or a financial district. This part was never updated when Paradox introduced the ownership changes with patch 1.7 over a year ago. This bug is obviously a nerf to the armed forces, since they get less support, especially from very rich capitalists. One idea to adjust this to the not-so-new ownership system would be to scale the attraction bonus based on the portfolio of a company or a financial district. If 60% of the company's buildings produce weapons, then the pops get 60% of the bonus. Once this is fixed, it should again be easier to get powerful armed forces. I will link the bug report in the video description so you can upload the bug report for more visibility. Thanks a lot to Sulfi for supporting my channel as data capitalist. That support is very much appreciated. And thanks to everyone for watching. I see you on the next one.